Hey, you're now tuned in to UnderDawg Talk. I'm your host, Eric Jones Jr., and I have conversations with successful underdogs. And today we have
Brandon Zander, AIB Rand.
And what's your bit? Well, he's the co-owner of Sweet Tea Candles. It's been so many sweets, my bad. Sweet Tea Candles. We had her on earlier, and he's the co-owner, and he has other businesses. Tell us about what you do.
So I'm like a jack of all trades. Whatever I put my mind to, I do it. You feel me? But I mainly do music. I'm a truck driver. I sell the candles with her. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever I put my mind to, for real.
So, what made you want to get started in music?
Just being young, I just, like almost every other kid, I looked up to the rappers, the lifestyle and all that, and then I just started writing their songs. And then I guess I just had a gift for it. I ended up writing my own songs, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And it was like a way to express myself. Like my mama told me, going through it while I was young, I used to go through a lot in school and just in life period, and she told me, if you can't talk to nobody, just write it down. And that led to me making it rhyme and writing songs.
I like that. J. Cole, I think he said that in the song with Lil Durk. That's how he, it's therapy to write down, and some people do that. So how long you been doing music?
Been writing since I was 13. I've been doing music since about 2020 as far as putting it out, being serious about it.
So what made you want to get serious? Because I feel like when you from around the way, everybody got some type of musical skills, or everybody want to be a rapper, but everybody don't have what it takes to actually go out there and start making music and selling. So what made you want to go and say, all right, I'm really going to do it?
I would say just trying so much stuff and doing so much other stuff other than music, and not being that good at it, but always being so good at music just naturally, and then just seeing the vision, seeing that it can actually happen. That made me want to take it serious, take care of my family.
That's how it was for me. Like, I was always doing a whole bunch of different stuff, but I always could talk. I always had the gift of gab, and then that's how I started speaking, and then that's when I started the podcast. Because sometimes we want to, I can do this, I can do that, but it's that one thing that you're really good at, that you really love. It don't matter if somebody paying you or if they're not, you still gonna do it the same. You don't get the same energy. Yeah. So, what's some of your music that you put out so far?
Right now, I got a lyric video single called I Don't Want to Talk out on YouTube. I got a few videos out, one called Wait Is Over, reality rap. I'm up now. That's like one of my most trending videos. It got the most views on it, all on YouTube.
You got any albums out yet?
Nah, just singles.
Just singles. Do you have a plan to come out with an album? I don't even think, I was going to say mixtape, but nobody really do them no more. But are you coming out with an album?
Yeah, when I get a bigger fan base and I get, mainly like a bigger fan base and just more attention on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think right now is something that could help you get to that point, or something that you need to do, and maybe you only know it, but you haven't done it yet? What's that next step that you think to get you to that get more fan base, to get a bigger audience?
You want like a vague answer or a detail?
Whatever. It don't matter. Yeah.
I think just really writing a plan. You feel me? On how I'm a market, who I'm gonna have on my team mainly, because I do almost everything myself. You know what I'm saying? So just finding the right team members that's on the same mission as me, and to where I could delegate the certain responsibilities to. You feel me?
Yep.
And just being disciplined, and really zero in on the music. Cause right now I box, I drive a truck, I help TT with the candles. My girl TT, I'm scattered a little bit, so I really just gotta zero in on the music, and I know I can take off.
Yep, that's what it takes. That's what, last year when I was doing at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm gonna do nothing but just do the podcast, and that's what I zoomed in on that, and I did one every week, and then I was able to get to being in the studio, and I'm just now getting in this studio. So just focus on that one thing, And I mean, you got to do the other stuff sometimes to help with bills and to make it or to put into your business. But focus on that one thing, and you'll be surprised what results will happen and who will get to noticing you. So tell 3 tips to somebody that's got a jack of all trades. They a young person. They doing a whole bunch of stuff of what they can do to succeed. Because sometimes we do a whole bunch of stuff, and sometimes young people they doing stuff they don't need to do. But what are because you do a little bit of everything, and I think doing a little bit of everything that's legal is a lot better than doing something that's just legal. So what's 3 tips you could give some young folks?
I would say if you're gonna do you talking about as far as like doing it legal, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do everything, or if you're gonna do a lot of things, try to make it all kind of coexist in a way to where it meshed together. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like if you rap, you trying to sell clothes, and you trying to sell something else, make sure it's all under the same. It could be under the same brand, but have different sub brands. Like if you trying to rap, sell clothes and food or whatever, make sure that clothing line, it got something to do with the music. Make sure the music got something to do with the clothing line, and the clothing line got something to do with the food. Make sure it all got something to do with each other. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. 2, 0, I would say give more attention to what you do naturally and what you feel is a gift. And then just, kind of put a little bit of attention to the other stuff. You feel me? Come back to it. That's 2, 3. Just keep doing it. Keep doing what's in your heart. If you feel like that's working for you to be the jack of all trades and do multiple things, and do it. But if you feel like it's time to make a change, make a change.
I like them tips. Tell everybody how they can reach you on social media or a website.
On Instagram is B_RAN dot run it up all together. B-Ran run it up. On YouTube, AIBRAN, AIB-RAN. Facebook, same thing, B-RAN, and then run it up. Or I got another Facebook, AIB-RAN, AIBRAN.
I appreciate you being on here and sharing information, because sometimes everybody kind of do the same thing here, and you've been like kind of the first to do like music step outside of what I've been talking to people about. So I appreciate you coming on. You got any closing words before we get out of here?
I appreciate you for bringing me in here too, and I'm coming. You feel me? And if you on the same things as me, I know you coming too. You know what I'm saying? We coming for it all.
And on that note, keep being great.
Yes, sir.